Have you ever wondered why some people commit crimes, even when they know it's wrong? Is it society, genetics, or something hidden in their mind? Welcome to Criminology Unlocked, unveiling the science behind crime, security, and society, where today we dive deep into the Psychological School of Criminology, the school that believes crime isn't just about choices, but what's going on inside the mind of a criminal. I am certain you want to know all about this school. Sit back, relax, and let's do this together. This video is strictly for educational purposes and does not promote crime or violence. The Psychological School of Criminology explains crime by focusing on the mind and mental processes of the offender. This school believes that crime is the result of psychological problems, mental disorders, personality defects, emotional instability, or abnormal thinking patterns. This school of thought explains criminal behavior based on the mind, personality, and emotions, intelligence, and mental processes of an individual. Crime is a result of internal psychological problems rather than only social or biological factors. People commit crime because of how they think, feel, perceive, and control their impulses. The Psychological School of Criminology asks, what is wrong with the mind of the criminal? This school studies thoughts, feelings, intelligence, emotions, learning experiences, and personality. The Psychological School developed in the late 19th and early 20th centuries after scholars realized that not all criminals are biologically abnormal, as claimed by the positivist or biological school. And not all crimes are based on free will alone, as claimed by the classical school. This Psychological School of Criminology is influenced by, number one, the rise of psychology as a scientific field. Number two, the progress in psychiatry and mental health research. Number three, the investigations into intelligence, personality, and mental disorders. Number four, observations that some offenders exhibit emotional instability, poor impulse control, or unusual thought patterns. Let's talk about the proponents or founders of the Psychological School of Criminology. Number one, Sigmund Freud, 1856-1939, founder of psychoanalysis. Freud explained crime through unconscious conflicts. Number two, Jean Piaget, contributed to moral development theory. Plaget explained crime as a failure in moral reasoning. Number three, Hans Eysenck explained linked personality traits, extroversion, neuroticism, psychoticism to criminal behavior. Number four, Alfred Adler explained crime through inferiority complex and compensation. Number five, William Healy studied delinquent behavior in children. I emphasize emotional conflicts and family problems. This school is built on these key assumptions. Number one, criminal behavior has its roots in the mind.
Number two, individuals differ psychologically. Number three, some people have personality defects or emotional disturbances.
Number four, crime can arise from a lack of impulse control. Number five, unconscious motives influence behavior. Six, mental health issues can heighten the likelihood of criminal behavior. Number seven, early childhood experiences shape criminal behavior. Principles of the Psychological School of Criminology are: 1. Personality defects. Criminals often exhibit certain traits, including aggressiveness, impulsivity, lack of empathy, low self-control. 2. Mental abnormalities. There's a connection between crime and various mental health issues, such as neurosis, psychopathy, schizophrenia, depression.
Number three, intelligence and crime. Some offenders may struggle with low intelligence, which can lead to
difficulty in problem solving, being easily influenced. On the flip side, there are those who are highly intelligent but choose to use their smarts for criminal activities. 4. Unconscious motivation. Freud's theory suggests that the id seeks pleasure, the ego regulates behavior. The superego embodies morality. Crime tends to happen when the id overpowers both the ego and the superego. Number 5. Early childhood experience. Experiences like trauma, abuse, neglect, or inadequate parenting can severely hinder personality development.
This video is strictly for educational purposes and does not promote crime or violence.
Major theorists and their contributions, psychological theories within the school are: number 1, Sigmund Freud, psychoanalytic theory. Superego, moral conscience, represents societal rules and values. Crime occurs when the id is too strong, the ego is weak, the superego is underdeveloped. Number 2, Hans Eysenck, Personality theory. Eysenck linked crime to personality traits. He identified 3 key traits. Number 1, extroversion, impulsiveness. Number 2, neuroticism, emotional instability. Number 3, psychoticism, aggression, lack of empathy. According to him, people with high levels of these traits are more likely to become criminals. Number 3, Jean Piaget and Lawrence Kohlberg, moral development. They focused on moral reasoning. Criminals often have low moral development. They focus on punishment avoidance rather than right or wrong. Number 4, Lawrence Kohlberg, cognitive moral development theory. Criminals often have a different way of thinking compared to non-criminals. Criminals may have immature or distorted thinking pattern, faulty thinking, not just bad upbringing. Crime occurs when cognitive processes such as reasoning and perception are defective or underdeveloped.
Number 5, B.F. Skinner, behavioral theory. Crime is often learned through reinforcement, where behaviors that are rewarded are more likely to be repeated. Criminal behavior is learned, not inherited, like the Psychological School of Criminology. Crime is learned behavior, shaped by rewards and punishment. Crime happens when emotional needs go unmet, frustration escalates into aggression, impulse control is lacking, moral development is still a work in progress, and mental illness clouds judgment. Now that we know the major theories of the Psychological School of Criminology, let's talk about the psychological factors that cause crime in the Psychological School of Criminology. Number 1, mental illness. Examples include schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, severe depression. Such individuals may hear voices, lose touch with reality, act violently without clear reason. Number 2, personality disorders. Common ones linked to crime are antisocial personality disorder, psychopathy, and narcissistic personality disorder. Characteristics include lack of remorse, manipulativeness, aggression, and no empathy. Number 3, low intelligence, low IQ. Some criminals have difficulty understanding consequences, poor problem-solving skills, and weak moral judgment. Number 4, examples include anger, frustration, jealousy, and fear. Uncontrolled emotions can lead to assault, domestic violence, and murder. Number 5, childhood trauma. Examples include abuse, neglect, broken homes, exposure to violence. These experiences shape a criminal mindset later in life. Types of crimes explained by this school are murder, sexual offenses, domestic violence, serial crimes, child abuse, violent robbery, and arson, and especially crimes involving impulse and emotion. Psychological view on punishment. The psychological school believes that punishment alone cannot stop crime. Instead, it supports treatment, therapy, counseling, rehabilitation, psychiatric care. The goal is to fix the mind, not just punish the body. Prevention of crime. According to the Psychological School of Criminology, crime can be prevented through early childhood care, good parenting, psychological assessment, counseling in schools, mental health support, and rehabilitation program in prison. Impact of the Psychological School of Criminology. Number 1, development of criminal profiling techniques. Number 2, use of psychological assessments in legal settings. Number 3, introduction of therapy programs in prisons. Number 4, expansion of forensic psychology. Number 5, recognition of the causes behind juvenile delinquency. Number 6, influence on rehabilitative justice practices. Advantages, merits, or strengths of the Psychological School of Criminology are
1, focuses on the root causes of crime. 2, helps in rehabilitation. 3, useful for treatment-based justice. 4, supports humane punishment. 5, explains violent and abnormal crimes well. 6, recognizes mental illness in criminal justice. Disadvantages or demerit or weakness of the Psychological School of Criminology.
1, overemphasis on individual factors. 2, neglects social and economic causes. 3, difficult to scientifically measure the mind. 4, expensive treatment measures. 5, not all criminals have psychological problems. 6, Diagnosis can be subjective.
Now that we know the merit and demerit of the psychological school, let's compare it with other schools. The classical school believes in free will and rational choice. The biological school believes in physical and genetic traits. The sociological school believes in society and environment. Psychologica believes in mind, personality, and emotions. Criticism of the Psychological School of Criminology. 1. Too deterministic, suggests offenders lack free will. 2. Ignores environmental influences. 3. Cannot explain organized crime fully. 4. May excuse criminal behavior. 5. Psychological tests are culturally biased. 6. And weak empirical evidence for some theories.
In summary,
Many criminals are shaped by their mental condition, personality, emotional struggles, and early life experiences. Understanding the criminal mind helps society focus on treatment, prevention, and rehabilitation, not just punishment. Personality traits and psychological disorders. It emphasizes understanding the offender's mind, rather than focusing only on the crime. This video is strictly for educational purposes and does not promote crime or violence. So, the next time you hear about a crime, remember, it's not always what it seems. Sometimes the biggest battles are fought inside the mind. And don't miss our next video because it's going to blow your mind. Understanding the mind is the first step to understanding crime and maybe preventing it. Thank you for watching Criminology Unlocked. Guess the next lesson in the comment section. Remember, knowledge is your greatest security, and understanding the human mind is very important. Like, subscribe, comment, and share our channel. See you soon.